Yo, what is going on, my fellas? It's your boy DyeItTight here, bringing you guys our APA Academy Season 2 Week 11 battle. We're going up against Scarecrow, and his team is pretty scary. His team is Reshiram, Mega Scizor, Shaman Sky, Nidoqueen, Slurpuff, Slowking, Z Cobalion, Savali, Z Electivire, Deoxys Defense, Tingla, and Z Sharpedo. So, the team I brought is Reinhardt the Skarmory holding the Akaberry with Brave Bird, Whirlwind, Spikes, and Roost. We have Genji or Rayquaza holding the Yachi Berry with Dragon Ascent V, Create Earthquake, and Dragon Dance. We have Reaper or Darkrai holding the leftovers with Dark Pulse, Sludge Bomb, Incinerate, and Nasty Plot. We have Zarya or Slowbro holding the Firium Z with Scald, Flamethrower, Future Sight, and Slack Off. We have Hanzo or Superior holding the leftovers with Leaf Storm, Dragon Pulse, HP Fire, and Leech Seed. We have Mercy or Mega Diancie with Moonblast, Diamond Storm, Earth Power, and Stealth Rock. So, getting into the game, you can see he brought Electivire, Slowking, Nidoqueen, Mega Scizor, Shaman Sky, and Reshiram. So my lead is Rayquaza pretty freely. Let's just get into it. A little bit of story time. So I'm gonna lead off with Rayquaza, and he leads off with Electivire, and right away I'm like, okay, I don't think he's Scarf, because I think he needs to be able to pivot around on me. So I'm actually going to click Dragon Dance here, expecting him to keep this thing around, which is going to just, we can just watch it happen. So he clicks Ice Punch, and I am Yachi, so I'm like, okay, this isn't bad. I should have clicked Earthquake here and tried to get the threat out of the way. I was just really expecting him to keep this thing around, so I'm going to go ahead and click Dragon Dance, and I'm like, okay, I've set up. I kind of got to click Earthquake. I don't really get to set up on anything else now that my Yachi's gone. As he is Scarf, and this puts us on the back foot turn 2. So that's fun. So I'm going to go ahead and go into Diancie, and I'm going to go ahead and toss off a Diamond Storm. I don't think he has anything that wants to take, as he's going to go into Champa, which is the Slowking. And the reason I clicked Diamond Storm is because 2 Diamond Storms could have killed Mega Scizor, and if I got the boost, he was in trouble. And I was like, I could have pulled us back in it, but he goes into this. This is the right play. And as I do get the defense boost, and I'm just going to go ahead and switch out. I get Superior for free. Alright, so now I'm just going to go ahead and throw off a Leech Seed, I think. As he goes into Scizor, and I was like, wait, if I throw off a Leaf Storm, I do end up missing, but like, which kind of sucks, but I was like, wait, if I throw off a Leaf Storm, I should have been Synthesis over Superior, over Leech Seed. I had originally Aromatherapy because I was scared of getting Toxic Stalled, but yeah, if I clicked Leaf Storm there, I was in an amazing position, because then I got to nab one, especially if he was like switching around. So he's gonna go ahead and U-turn out. So now he's gonna go into he's gonna go into Reshiram, as I'm gonna pivot out into Mega Diancie. I don't think he's gonna click Earth Power here. Or no, sorry, I go into Slowking here. As now I'm gonna pivot into Mega Diancie, which is gonna be another misplay of mine, as you're gonna see in a second, because I'm like, okay, if he clicks Earth Power here, he's got me, but I don't think he's clicking Earth Power here. As you're gonna see, he doesn't click Earth Power, he has Dragon Pulse. And I'm like, okay, so he has Dragon Pulse, he needs Fire move, he has Sub, so and he has to have Roost. He has to have Roost. So I go for Diamond Storm. And he has Hidden Power Steel. And I'm like, okay, so he doesn't have Fire Stab. Okay, I was like, wait, So now I'm gonna go into Darkrai, and I'm gonna click Nasty Plot. I easily live a Dragon Pulse. So I'm like, huh, what does he go for here? He clicks Blue Flare, and I'm like, no, he's sub no roost Reshiram. I was like, that is just interesting. As I'm gonna go ahead and throw off a Dark Pulse here, as he's gonna keep this thing around and healthy. Which if I got this, I just need that thing a little bit chipped. But I'm like, wow, I'm in the back foot. I need Darkrai to come through. I'm gonna go ahead and click Dark Pulse, and Darkrai's gonna crit Nidoqueen. Not that it mattered because he was defensive and he was just sacking it off, so it didn't matter that much. But yeah. So now he's gonna go into Scizor, and I'm like, okay, I can outplay this. I can go into Scarm because he has to click Bullet Punch here, as I think I get up a layer of Spike because I feel like that's gonna help me in the late game. And so he's gonna go into Reshiram, and I was super scared of him getting up a sub, which I don't know why. This was kind of a misplay. Not me getting up the Spike here, but I'm gonna stay in actually. Again, this is not to make excuses. This was just early in the morning for me. There's no excuse for the way I've been playing, the way I played this game. But again, it was just early in the morning. I was just trying to like, what if I do this? And I didn't calc this. I was like, I should probably live. You know, I'm a Skarmory. As I just get melted even through Akka, and I'm like, okay, so he's offensive because a defensive actually didn't kill. I calced afterwards. Like I clicked it, and then I calced. So now I'm gonna go into Slowbro, which should have been my switch in from the start, which is kind of a problem, which was kind of a me issue. But I'm gonna go ahead and click Future Sight here, and you're gonna see him click Dragon Pulse, and this is gonna do just about nothing. I made sure I EV'd my Slowbro to take 2 Life Orb Dracos, if I recall. So I'm gonna go ahead and click Scald. It is not gonna be able to break his sub. So Reshiram's gonna be able to sit in front of me, but it doesn't have Toxic, so I could potentially actually win this. I just gotta click Slack off here. I just can't let him crit me. The more damage I do to this thing, the more chances of Serp winning. I know he still has a Shaman Sky in the back, but it's not looking awful. If I can get back up to full and he decides to go Shaman Sky, only a Life Orb Seed Flare kills me. So like I think a Life Orb Seed Flare has like a good roll to kill me. I don't even think it's 100% with the amount of investment I have. So I think I click Future Sight here. Yeah, I just click Future Sight here. As he's going to get his leftovers, and you're going to see this is kind of a bomb, but he's just going to go ahead and click Dragon Pulse. We're going to go ahead and live it on 2, because we like to live on the edge. Which was so risky of me, I shouldn't have risked it, but I know he's going to click sub here, because that's the only thing that would make sense. So I'm going to go ahead and click Slack off again, not that I have a choice, but yeah. I'm going to go ahead and click Slack off here, and we're going to go ahead and just reset our we're going to go ahead and get reset. I'm going to be at full, and he's going to be at about 75%. Or should be, not 75. He's going to be at like 80%. So he's going to get leftovers back. And now it's time to click Future Sight. As he clicks sub, I'm like, okay, this is looking really good. He decided to not keep the pressure on me. As now I'm going to click Scald, as he clicks Blue Flare here, and I dodge. I don't know why he clicked Blue Flare, but as you're gonna see, I'm gonna be able to break his sub with this one. So I get to go ahead and toss off another Scald. That Blue Flare miss was super big because that means I stay at full. As he's gonna switch out, And he's actually going to go into Scizor, and I'm like, if I can nab a burn on this thing's taking spikes, a spike, Scald, and Future Sight. This thing's going to be so close to chipped. Again, that doesn't do that much damage, but we do get the burn. And we are going to be able to do the Future Sight damage. As I'm going to go ahead and click Slack off here. As he's going to go into Electivire. And I thought he really had to click Wild Charge on this thing. I was just assuming that he needed or T-Bolt or something. So I'm going to go ahead and sack Darkrai. I don't think Volt Switch is the play because I could slack off any damage right here. But he's going to click Volt Switch and make the right play. If I click Slack off there, not that it matters. So he's going to click Volt Switch. And he's going to go into Shaman Sky. And I live any one hit. So then I would have to live any one hit, then sack Serp and try to beat his team with... Actually, no, once this thing dies, Serp kind of just wins. So I'm going to go ahead and click Fire MZ right here. As he's going to toss off the Seed Flare, and you're going to see he's going to hit. But he's going to kill because he's specs, and I'm like, wow. So now you're going to see where Synthesis would have come in. So I'm going to go into Superior here. I'm going to go ahead and get off a nice Seed Flare, or Leaf Storm. As he's going to click Seed Flare, and he's actually going to give us the +2 boost. So I'm going to go ahead and click Leaf Storm, and I am stunned right here. I don't know what to do. But if I clicked Synthesis, if I had Synthesis and I clicked it this turn, there was a chance I would have won, because you're going to see. So if he gave me this, it would have been, he would have to give me that Pokemon, because Ice Punch from whatever it's called from Electivire does not do a lot of damage. It does like 50, maybe a little bit less, and I'm well above 50. As here's Viserion here, I just get to toss off a nice Dragon Pulse, and you're gonna see it drop because I'm +2 and I got the chip I needed. I did get the crit. I don't think the crit mattered. I don't even remember getting the crit. So I'm going to go ahead and heal up. And you're going to see he's going to go into this thing. And right now I just need him. If he hits Air Slash, he wins. Regardless if I live or not. He's going to hit Air Slash. You're going to see that's going to do less than 50. Or just about 50. But I do get flinched, which is unfortunate. As soon as he hit, the game was sealed. My only win con was him missing. If he missed, what that would have done was set up Shaman Sky would have died. He would have gone into Electivire and clicked Ice Punch. It would have done just about half, and at that point I would have gotten leftovers where I would have been out of burned Bullet Punch range, and then would have come down to me hitting Leaf Storm against Slowking. But I'm not mad. I did play a little bit like dog shit at first. Scarecrow took advantage early on, and I wasn't able to pull it off late game. I almost pulled it off late game, though. I just needed a little bit of luck in my side, but I cannot ask for luck because then I get the opposite. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, slap the like button and subscribe. We'll see you guys in our last week of Academy Season 2. Peace.